Yo, everybody. Professor Generic B here, and welcome back to another episode of Attack of the B Team. So before I get started today is going to be the beginning of something really great. I'm very excited about it, but I have a question for you guys. I'm going to have two questions for you in this episode, but the first one is, I'll show you that here. Well, maybe I'll show you, I don't know. This little guy. Broken, but I went to go get a bunch of red cobble rock for today's episode. Durability is at 0. Now, I had it at 1 because supposedly that was the trick. That was the jam, right? Is you put Ardite on it. Ardite has a property where the lower the durability, the faster it mines. And so you were supposed to put it down to 1 durability, and then you put a flux capacitor on it, which I did, and I got it down to, and supposedly then you get it down to 0 Rastafarians. That's the new RF, by the way. Thank you for the person who submitted that. Very funny. So I got it down to 0 Rastafarians, and it broke. And then I put it back in my little charger, and I got it back up to, the full whack, but it's still broken. So I can put watch this is weird. It's not how I thought it worked. Let's get a little Ardite up in this jam. Give it to me. Give me your Ardite in my mouth. Okay, and if I put that in there and do that, it'll bring the durability back up to 118, but now it's down to that little bit. So I don't really understand. I'm not quite sure what's going on. So if you guys can help me with that, I would really appreciate it. Because I don't want to lose that guy. But I'm going to put them right in there for right now. Let me put on my gear. Today, we're going to work on a little bit of a farmhouse project for the Darwin creatures that I showed you guys in the last episode. And, normally the way I roll is I don't really build on camera too much. Especially actual building. I'm so scared. Let me get into fail goal mode. And usually I try to finish a project all in one episode. Be like, hey, and here's what I've done. But this time I wanted to maybe drag it out into 2 or maybe even 3 episodes and just kind of do everything on camera so you guys can see along with me what I'm doing. But what I have done is the really, really boring work is I dug a little bit of area below, cleared out some trees. I tell you, it's almost a good thing that the space station, we haven't updated Galacticraft yet. 10B of Attack of the B Team is now up to recommended. So if you haven't updated, then do so. Be sure to back up your worlds before you do. It fixes a lot of stuff, but there's still a Witchery update and a Galacticraft update that's going to be included. But that's a good thing because, my original plan was to make a little village around in here with maybe some people and such and so forth, and have this castle up on top. And that was a really good plan. I like that plan a lot, and I want to do it. And then I saw Corralis's place, and Corralis has just got everything all super pimped out. He's got little paths, and special trees, and everything. And so it energized me. It not rejuvenated my interest in this, but it made me really want to do it. So, hey, give me open. There we go. So we're gonna do a lot of that today. Probably don't need you. Got some hellbark, got some of this business. Plop down that guy. So, what I want to do, why can't you hear nothing? Why is everybody so quiet? Option sounds all the way. Huh. Don't know. So this little barn. Yeah, I must be having some weirdo Bulgarian lag or something. I don't know what the deal is. We are going to... Where's my chisel is? We're going to take a chisel and we're going to make... Oh, that's too many. We're going to make some of these. And we're going to make some of... Where are they? They're little... These guys? Junglewood crate. Yeah. That makes a weird noise when you chisel them. It's like... And we're just going to go through... This is my idea for a barn. I made it up all by myself. And I'll probably get the basics done. You know me. Like, you watch B-Dubs, right? B-Dubs building. Or Corrales. Those guys will take carpenter's blocks and smack them all just perfect and put little seeds on top and all that stuff. I am not that kind of builder, as we've established. But it's not to say that I can't put a little je ne sais quoi in my builds, and that's what I'm gonna do. I got this hellbark because I thought it looked really nice. It has kind of a reddish tint, but not too overpowering. You find these in the Nether. They're little squat trees. They're like kind of like the acacia trees in the outback, like just a little too tall to call. And then I found this red rock cobblestone, which I think is really nice. I'm just gonna go on here. Just a happy barn, and we'll get the basics in place. Is it getting dark already? Almost. But we're the only people on, so we have the power to control the sun and the moon. A little bit like that, maybe. Yeah, I like the look of that. Maybe we'll go up. 2 seems pretty good, I'm thinking. Like that. And then we'll put a dirt McGirt. Because we don't want it to be super pointy. Because barns are never like super pointy. Oh, and you may hear some Bulgarians going, whoa, whoa, outside my my window. That is that right? Yeah, I think that's about right. They're still doing construction, for those of you who haven't heard. And they like to go, I don't know what it means, but they like to go, whoa, whoa, all the time. So, like, for days now, if I'm not hearing power tools, I'm hearing them going, oh, oh. It's pretty funny. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of this noise. See, like, because barns are supposed to be red. I like that. It's a deep red, and I love whoever, well, I mean, it's the Sphax guys. But that cobblestone texture is amazing. It's just such a nice texture. I love it. Not a fan of the wood, or like logs. Not a fan of that bark. Bark could look better, in my opinion. But who am I to complain? I love the planks, though. Let's get some more food up in us. And then we're gonna make a whole bunch of these. See, this is where B-Dubs and company would be like, nah, bro. This isn't how we do roofs anymore. Oh, good. This is old school. We don't do stuff like this. Stairs? It's all about the carpenter's blocks and blah, blah, blah. Nah, not me. I'm just a normal old guy. Call me old-fashioned. Back in my day, we used stairs for roofs, and we liked it. And I'm using jungle wood. And no one ever uses jungle wood. But I am for 2 reasons. One, is it's actually... Oh, time to sleep. It's actually not a bad color in this Sphax texture pack. And I know I keep saying I will give you guys the texture pack. Boy, am I a liar, right? No, I will. I promise. What I have to do is I have to pull out the base part of Sphax because I'm not allowed to release that and just make it like a patch, and I just haven't done it yet because I'm lazy. No, things fall on a certain totem pole of priorities, if you will, and that just hasn't been on there. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get this looking good. Do a little business like so. Oh, and another thing to tell you. Actually, let me see. It's turned off. You know how I was getting like really crappy frames for the past couple episodes? It's because I had my automatic smelter thing on, and it was just constantly pumping fluid around, and that was actually, like, if you've ever watched B-dubs, he's not always, but he talks about how he gets a frame, like a big frame drop when he starts doing stuff with Tinker's Construct. And I never realized it. I thought that didn't do anything to me, but it does. And that thing was going. I was getting about a 20 to 30 frame hit, even when I wasn't recording. And so you'll still see a little bit of a skip every once in a while with me, but yeah, man, I turned that thing off, and it was all of a sudden it was like, oh, everything is fine, everything is fixed, don't worry about it. And life was good. And so it was good. Okay, so I'm just gonna let's do a little bit, because I won't build this entire roof. I just want to give you the idea, because we do have other stuff to do today. I don't want to just build this guy. Oh, wrong. And I'm not going to use that big axe. I've learned my lesson there. Punch it. And like so. So let me look. Yeah, see? That ain't bad, right? That's pretty good. Now, do I have any mangrove? Because, a lot of times, mangrove, give me 4. A lot of times, with barns, you'll see they have like white trim on them. And so I'll probably figure out what kind of little like hatch work, I don't know what you call the stuff, with some micro blocks. I think that might look kind of nice, might look really ugly. I'm not exactly sure. But for right now, I'm just going to put some of that. Just give it a little bit of a little something, something. Oh, that's nice. And then if I go out, let's see, I'd have to go out one more. And then let's make some, I got to make a bunch of, here, got to make a bunch of those anyway. Stick one like that. I could probably make something a little cooler out of some micro blocks as well. So I might look into that. Get this out of the way. I'm gonna chop all the trees. Actually, let me get this tree out of the way. I'm gonna chop all the trees around in the area. And I'm thinking, like, it might be kind of cool. You see how everywhere around here is kind of like autumny looking trees. You hear that? I'm thinking maybe in this little area we do different trees. Like so, and I don't know, maybe there's some really big, nasty, the darkwood trees in, oh, what is that called? Let's look at those. I think they're darkwood. There's 2 types of darkwood. Darkwood. There's those, and then there's the dark sapling. Grab one of those, some bone meal. that may not be what I want to do. I don't know. You guys tell me. Did I get it? Have I gotten anything? Hello? I see some bone meal. Anybody want to give me a sapling? Hello? There we go. It takes a minute. So like if we, let's say we went over here and instead of that guy, we wanted... What do you think? What do you guys think about that? I don't know. You guys know the biomes of plenty trees. Maybe we do the eucalyptus or the sakura ones to give it like a lighter feel. So it's like all nice and light. Or maybe we go with an evil type of feel. I don't know. You guys tell me. But we're going to take that. See if we got any wheat. Wheat. We do. Let's get some wheat action. Submit. And we're going to make one hay bale. Because that's usually what happens is they'll take, like, they usually are moving hay from the ground up to the farm. Let me get rid of some stuff. Bonk. Bonk. Do I need you? Maybe... I think I'm done with you guys. Okay. Good. Where am I? Got lost in my own house. And we'll just go down like this. Wausau. Okay. So I tell you what. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'm going to finish just a little bit more of this guy. And we will start to put in some of the guts of this thing. I want to start with a very interesting power source that you guys are just not going to believe. But I'm going to do that after a quick commercial break. Okay, we back. And I think I got things rocking and rolling. Oh, I got to go back into fail goal because I just slept. Real basic, real simple. Just got a little bit of an overhang. And this is where our livestock, wink wink, is going to go. And then I just went ahead and finished off the rest of this. Of course, I'll put a loft area, probably like a half loft, because that's usually how barns are. And of course, we'll make this stuff a little bit cooler. We've got a couple of these carpenter's doors, and I just want to put those in. Let's see, is this gonna be okay? Good. And so if that was there, then I want to put it there. Yes, good. And do I have any? I do. Oh, bunk, bunk, kabunk, and kabunk. I don't know why these little door handles turn purple like that. It's really weird, but hey, whatever. And of course, these have no actual functionality, but they look kind of cool. You know, just to kind of simulate a barn door. All right. There's some way, and I have to ask B-dubs. Don't bother posting it in the comments because I'll figure it out. But you could take the carpenter's chisel, and you can like right-click somehow and make it to where there's not glass. But I can't remember how to do it, so it's some fancy way of shift-clicking or something. Okay, so that's the basic guts. Now, here's the thing that is really amazingly cool about these stinking Darwin creatures. The more I mess with them, the more amazingly cool. Let me just make sure that these are all... Yeah. Oh, and by the way, so if you find one, you can get... Oh, yeah, here's a bunch of them, by the way. By the way. Or there was a bunch. Where'd y'all go? Y'all disappear on me? Spider Pig, you seen them? Huh. Oh yeah, there they go. They're all down there now. You can just put one of them in this guy and put exact copy no, and it'll make all of the basic ones. And I think there's like 6 or 7 of them. And so that's what we shall do here in just a second. I want to put one more thing. I've got my secret stuff down here. Oh, you didn't know about this stuff. Boom, 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 and kabonk, and kabonk. That's what it, where do you, fluid duct. Oh, I need you too. Pecker. And kabonk. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Don't need you in my life. Don't need you. Okay, that's probably good. So what I have found with these guys is you breed them like cows, which I think I told you in the last episode. You breed them like cows, but what is crazy good about them is there is virtually zero downtime on them. I mean, the cooldown between when you can breed is like 30 seconds, maybe. All right, so there's my boy. Hey, creepy. Okay, so we've got the zombie. We've got creepy Enderman dude. What else we got? We've got, hey, don't freak out, dude. Don't freak out. We've got little bitty cow, weird cow. And we've got Pikachu. We've got, oh, yeah, little slime dude. Where'd he go? Come back. Come on. Get yourself right. Get yourself right, dude. Do I need to push you around? Do I need to grab you one more time? Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll see if I can figure him out. And then little Squirtle guy. Am I missing one? Yeah, I'm missing the pig. I don't know where the pig went to. I'll go find him. Don't worry. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7. Are you really having problems, or are you fine? I guess he's fine. Oh, maybe not. Are you an issue? Are you going to be a problem? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now he's fine. Now we'll put him back. Don't be a problem. Ah, okay, we're good. Everybody's happy. So these guys are just going to hang out in there. Now, I'm going to feed a couple wheat. Watch, they all go crazy. And so we'll do like Enderman and Slimy Dude. They will make it to baby. It'll be this gross thing. And when it grows up, like, it grows up pretty quick. Not like a cow. A cow takes like 20 minutes. This thing will be full grown in no time whatsoever. And then pretty much as soon as that thing grows up, these guys will be ready for another breed job. So it's a whole lot faster than the old school cows and stuff like that. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you what that means. You gonna run around shoebox? Oh, by the way, you can't kill these. A lot of people said kill them and be their morph of a little shoebox. It's considered a baby, and right now in the config files, you can't kill babies and become them. Otherwise, that'd be a little baby hamster because that'd be super cute. Oh, there he is. Now, so see, grew not very long at all. I can already breed that guy, which I'm not going to, but you can. So that's like super quick. By the way, speaking of killing things and morphing into them, you can kill that little teddy bear from Necromancy and become him. So I might make one, or might kill that one, because it's a pretty cool morph. They fit into a little 1x1 hole. Okay, so that is the first part. Let me show you what is amazing about these guys. Let's grab some fluid ducts here. And this little liquid LXP collector is from the Liquid XP mod. And we're just going to, just for the moment, let's get this set up really quick, really easy. I have these things. Compression dynamos. Now, I know I told you guys about these before, but I haven't shown you them in actual practice, right? So these guys, I I guess the other one took it all. Yeah, just that little bit. You guys are not going to believe this. It's insane time, right? So this is where we're going to put that. So I think we're okay on that. I made another energy cell. Is it nighttime? No. And we're going to put that right there. Now these compression dynamos, they need two types of liquid. They need a liquid and a coolant, like a fuel and a coolant. So in this instance, even this is pretty undocumented. Liquid XP is the fuel, and we need a coolant. You can either use water, or you can use this stuff, gelid stuff, something or other. And I don't even know how you make it. Yeah, who's gonna make that stuff? Get real. Why bother when you could just make an aqueous accumulator, which is what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna tear this out. I have it right here. Oh. And just really quick and dirty. I'll make this much nicer looking later on. We're gonna have to fix that so we don't get mobs down here. Sprinkle a couple around, as we do. And I brought 2 buckets of water for such an occasion. Get on it. Oh, nope, that's wrong. Oh, what have I done? Give me that back, you fool. You don't need this much water, but I like it. Okay, now here's what's nuts. Is this set up? This is not. Oh, it is. It's set up for an input. We bred one group, one pair, 2 wheat initially. I mean, 2 wheat is what we used as fuel. Essentially, that's what I was. It is going through. It's slowly going to take it. Look at this. 50,000. 50,000 RF off of 2 wheat. Okay, now it's still going. Still going. And, okay, look at it. 75? Let's find out how much RF, how much Rastafarians can we get off of 2 wheat? This thing's still going. Now these are kind of slow. You know, they're 80 Rastafarians per tick. But you get a bank of these, and they're super cheap to make. I mean, it's like 10 and some silver and stuff. I'll probably make a bank of 6 just so they'll get the stuff out quicker. Look at this. 100. It's done, right? Still going. You're still going a little bit. You have to be. Or maybe that's not enough maybe it needs at least 10 or something. 120,000 Rastafarians off of 2 wheat. You cannot beat that deal with a stick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's sleep before we get killed. That is sick nasty. All right, and we shall become ourselves. I want to show you one last thing before we end the old episode. This is enough. Like, I wanted it to be able to power, just be able to power itself, right? I wanted this to be a self-supporting jam. I hear a skeleton. Let me be a fail goal so I can fly. You try to climb up on me? I see you. Who are you trying to go after, though? Me or them? Me. Nobody. I wanted this thing to just be able to power itself. That is way more power. This is going to turn into a serious machine of power, food, and so much more. You guys are not going to believe what else these Darwin creatures do. But here is another pretty cool trick that I discovered. I want to use the Chrono Typer. Now, Chrono Typers are used in... I'll set up the breeder and I'll set up the Chrono Typer. Chrono Typers are typically used to separate babies from their mamas, separate the men from the boys, right? And what I'm gonna do is, just so I know which, oh, well, it's 2N, that's fine. You see most people, they make these things, put the Chrono Typer in here, and you'll see a setup where they have these guys encased in glass or something, and then they'll put the Chrono Typer like right there above ground. You don't have to do that. Watch this. This is so cool. You can hide this stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, I've got this guy. This is the like kind of ground level. I'm gonna go 1 down, and I think I may be able to go 2 down. Yeah, I think I can go 2 down actually. So I'm gonna put this Chrono Typer just like that, and then I'm gonna power it. Oh, and there we go. So now, and you see it says moving babies. This is not getting energy because we have to tell it to pump up the jam out the top as an output. Are you getting stuff now? Yeah, you are. So now it's in moving babies mode. Now watch this. Completely hidden from view. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna do a cow and a zombie. Make love, you fools. Come on. Don't be shy. There you go. Okay, there's a little shoebox. And we wait for it. Wait for it. Eat a little something, something. I could have sworn. Is that not working? Okay, maybe 2 down is too far down. Okay, that's fine. Here, that's no problem. Should have known. I thought in my test, we will put it 1 down then. 1 down's still good because you can put a floor over it and everything. Let's get the Chrono Typer. Put it right. Oh, boom. Did it still have some power? Oh yeah, it still had some power. So now that baby got moved. And here, let me put that. Now it continues to have power. And we have a perfect way now, a perfectly hidden way of hiding separating the babies from the parents, the men from the boys, down underground to do some really nasty stuff to them. But that is going to be the next episode. Guys, you have no idea. If you have not messed with the Darwin mobs, you are in for a treat at the stuff that they do. It is, I stumbled upon it, and I'm amazed and flabbergasted at what these things can do. But that is it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. It helps me out tremendously. And until next time, take care. Brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Brush.